Vir 'n hele ruk in my lewe was die Bloemfontein kinderkoor vir my soos 'n tweede huis, waar ek my drome kon uitleef, saam met vriende wat soos familie geword het.
The kinderkoor meant a place of belonging to me. It's where I met some of my very best friends, I made my best childhood memories, and it was my happy place.
Die koor het vir my 'n ekstra familiegebied waar ek weekliks saam met 90 ander boeties en sissies kon musiek maak en ons passie uitleef.
Juffrou Huibrie was soos 'n tweede ma en die vriende wat ek daar gemaak het, is vriende wat ek nou nog het vir die res van my lewe.
Like a second mother to me would not be an exaggeration.
Die sense of community wat ons uit die koor het gekry het.
You took different people from different backgrounds and you brought them together in the love of music. And you showed them a way that nobody might have done.
In 1994, I think that was then when I joined the choir, and that was the beginning of the transition. It was challenging, but what joining the choir meant to me at that time was that I can be a child and that anything is possible, and being a child that can soak it all in.
En juffrou het vir my vriende gegee. Vir die eerste keer ooit het ek vriende gemaak uit ander skole uit. En die eerste swart vriende wat ek in my lewe gemaak het ek by die kinderkoor gemaak en juffrou het vir my lewenslange vriende gegee.
Values we live with up until this day.
Passion, perseverance, discipline. You showed us kindness, patience, joy.
Hard te werk en vas te byt.
Leadership skills, my people skills, as well as develop the attributes of being a responsible and understanding person.
A passion and such a love and appreciation for choral music.
The big word professionalism.
Hoofletter P. Professionaliteit, intonasie en die wete hoe om jou eie tas te pak wat ons almal kan koester.
Baie van ons karakters is gevorm in hierdie koor.
Soveel geleer wat ek nou nog gebruik. Dit het verskriklik aan my persoonlikheid verander.
The choir taught me an immense amount about how to be myself.
Respect and love and honor.
Love. Liefde. Liefde vir myself, vir ander en ook vir Papa God daarbo.
And most of all, you taught us discipline. Woo! Discipline. Yes.
It taught me discipline.
Deursettingsvermoë en selfdissipline.
Discipline.
The choir taught me discipline, hard work and order. It taught me how to love others irrespective of who they are. It taught me how to speak Afrikaans and how to glimlach. Ek het altyd die glimlachprys gekry.
Glimlach and the power of a glimlach.
Juffrou Huibrie, one of my favorite kinderkoor memories is that you taught me how to smile and how to really enjoy the music. I think I was very timid before I met you.
Hallo Juffrou Huibrie, minister van Botlid Sake hierso.
It was awesome to be known as Ompiri's toebroodjie.
Babietjies, ons is arm, maar ons is skoon. And that has traveled through my whole life. It doesn't matter where you are, in what situation you are. Personal hygiene, teaching hygiene to little kids. Ons is arm, maar ons is skoon.
Being on stage, singing your heart out and catching Juffrou Huibrie's eye, and she gives you that.
I think I used to tease Juffrou Huibrie about her glasses every time, because every single time she would conduct, she would flip them and they would fly all the way across the stage, and we would just have a laugh and a giggle about it. I mean, those are one of the funniest moments that I recall.
It's impossible to choose a favorite memory. There's so many, but what comes to mind is like slow clapping in our practice room on Saturdays when we were celebrating somebody or welcoming them into the room.
Die 7 jare wat ek in die kinderkoor gesing het, is soos die 7 wonders van my lewe.
The choir was an incredible experience for me. Just creating music, memories, friendships, growing in leadership, and just growing as a person. It was amazing.
The trips that we took, just the times we had on the bus, and even at the accommodation that we were staying at, there was always something exciting happening somewhere in someone's room, and just the friendships that we made as well.
En juffrou het reg vir my die wêreld gewys. Juffrou het my horisonne en my perspektiewe verbreed.
My first time performing overseas, which was in Sweden in 2009. I just remember being on that stage and thinking, this is mind-blowing.
Om in 'n groot kathedraal in Europa soos 'n toerist rond te loop
en skielik spontaan die Ave Maria dubbelkoor saam met 60 ander kinderstemme te begin sing.
Always the excitement before any choir competition and just singing your heart out.
In Belgium, we won the competition and that was absolutely fantastic.
Definitely traveling with Andre Rieu.
I have many fond memories, but I think probably the biggest ones would be our trip to America and Canada and being able to visit Disney World.
Performing in Disney World.
My favorite memory of the choir is when we went to the Friendship Festival in Sweden. So many memories were made, so many friendships were formed with people from all over the world, and there was a lot of dancing, more dancing than we had ever done. It was amazing.
Running around in the snow in Montreux in Switzerland just before we had to sing in a competition, and we had Taniyaki running after us, me and a few friends, and trying to get us back and look after our voices. So yeah, it was cool.
My hoogtepunt in die kinderkoor was toe ons 'n staande ovasie gekry het in die Mormoonse tabernakel voor 7000 mense in 'n lewendige TV-uitsending, en die feit dat ons saam met Madiba kon dans en sing, that was amazing.
My favorite memory of the choir was when we were singing at Trotsky Hall and President Nelson Mandela was present, and I remember that he came forward and he actually did, the Madiba dance.
Besides the wonderful year concerts is when we sang Christmas carols in Belgium at a mall.
The 25th concert celebration where I got to sing on the same stage as my mom.
Ek onthou hoe lekker dit was om na weke en maande se hardoefen op 'n verhoog te klim en op te tree voor 'n vol Sanduplessis teater.
En die herinneringe wat my aan Suid-Afrika hart en siel anker, is toe ons heimwee in die Sanduplessis vertoon het in die Vrystaat waar ek vandaan is.
The late nights, learning a dance, and all the overseas trips. To this day, I am still friends with somebody that I made there, and she is my oldest friend, and we sing together often.
No one will ever understand what it was like to be a member of the Bloemfontein Children's Choir. You will only know when you see it in another's eyes, and you share that moment of joy that you once had together.
Was when a visitor or an old choir member came to visit and the choir went crazy. And of course also the cookies and Coke sponsored by the Cronje family.
Was break times during Saturday practices with the cookies and Coke.
Nothing tastes as good as Coke in this mug and cookies during a Saturday morning's rehearsal.
Memories of the choir, many romances come to mind.
I also met my husband in the Bloemfontein Children's Choir.
Where I met my wife.
I sang first soprano.
And I sang second alto, and I watched her from the second alto section.
And we're married 15 years this year.
So baie dankie vir alles wat juffrou vir ons gedoen het.
And thank you for all the input you made in all of our lives.
En dankie vir alles wat juffrou vir my beteken het.
Baie dankie juffrou vir alles.
Voorspoed en liefde. Juffrou Huibrie, I just want to say thank you so much.
Juffrou Huibrie, you gave me a family away from my family for 4 years. I will always be grateful for that.
Ja, juffrou, ons Huibrie is baie dankbaar en lief vir juffrou.
Dankie vir juffrou se liefde sonder grense.
En baie voorspoed vorentoe.
Juffrou Huibrie, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for giving me, my sisters Liz Marie and Claire, an opportunity to sing in this choir.
Baie dankie Juffrou Huibrie vir die onvoorwaardelike liefde en omgee deur al die jare.
Juffrou het baie lewens aangeraak.
En juffrou het dit alles gedoen vir honderde kinders reg oor die wêreld. Dankie daarvoor.
Geniet dit Juffrou Huibrie, baie liefde.
Thank you Juffrou Huibrie for allowing me to be a part of your family.
Baie dankie vir die diep voetspore wat juffrou in my lewe geloop het.
The best is yet to come. Baie liefde.
Even though we are all old and grown now, we will always cherish you, we will always remember the memories, and we will always remember how you taught us about professionalism and how much you cared that we were always happy and used our voices to bring joy to other people. Thank you so much for all the memories, Juffrou Huibrie.
Baie dankie Juffrou Huibrie.
Thank you, Juffrou Huibrie, and thank you to everybody that I met there and everybody that touched my life. I will never forget you.
Juffrou Huibrie, baie dankie vir al juffrou se tyd, liefde en energie wat juffrou in die koor ingesit het. Dit word ongelooflik waardeer.
Juffrou Huibrie, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity by allowing me to be in this choir as well as make a lot of memories, because I am 100% sure that this choir shaped me into the person I am today.
My dankbaarheid loop oor vir die geleenthede wat juffrou vir my gegee het maar ook vir die sang en lewenslesse wat ek by juffrou kon leer.
Honestly, at the end of the day, all that I can really say to you is thank you.
Juffrou Huibrie, you will forever and always be in my heart. I love you. Mwah.
Mag juffrou die rus vind wat juffrou so verdien, na jare en jare se ingiet in ander mense se lewe. Mag juffrou in hierdie tyd vrede vind en rus vind, en regtig die Here se guns oor juffrou ervaar.
Thank you for loving us, for teaching us how to pray, and most importantly, for teaching us how to love and accept each other. God bless.
Thank you so much for your love and your wisdom throughout the years.
Dankie juffrou Huibrie.
Thank you, Juffrou Huibrie.
Thank you for the music.
Juffrou is waarlik a legend.
And to be able to say that I am one of the starter members of the Bloemfontein Children's Choir, the best one in the world. Thank you.
The best years of my life. I can say that with pride.
Ek is 'n trotse babietjie.
In 1993, as a young little girl, I went for my audition for the Bloemfontein Children's Choir and I sang the Irish Blessing, but a very different version than the one that we sing today. And Juffrou Huibrie heard it and she just loved it. She fell in love with the words and she asked me for a transcription of it and I sent it to her. And lo and behold, Irish Blessing that the children's choir sung was born. So thank you for singing this beautiful song.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm on your face and the rain fall soft upon your feet.